Hi, Sagittarius. This is Just with your May 2020 general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Sagittarius, you're stuck. How many people aren't, right? The house situation, you're stuck. And I feel that that's changing. You're stuck, and I do feel like for some of you women, you may be a little bit more masculine. I know I've said that to you before. But if you have a home-based business, money's coming in. Some of you, you're stuck in the house, but you may be getting aid and help and that sort of thing. So that's going to be coming in for you this week. And I feel for it, with it, some of you may feel like you're taking care of a lot of things at home too. You are checking your list off. This will be an amazing time this week to tackle that long to-do list. Okay, especially excuse me, when it comes to legal matters, money matters where communication was perhaps stalled, lacking, challenged. Now it seems like you can communicate with people and get an understanding and find out a truth, and then based upon those things you can make a wise decision. I also feel like a lot of you guys will be getting help and aid from individuals as well. Okay. Money for one looks good for those of you who are making money, whether it be self-employed or you're working a job. So money looks really good. And I feel you're making a decision that's going to kind of change something in your life. For some of you, work is going to really start to kick up big time. And you're taking a huge amount of control over your destiny, your future when it comes to business matters. Like you're taking it pretty serious. Maybe before it was just a lot of lackadaisy. Yeah, just getting through the days. Like, no, you guys are really becoming serious, and work can really become very demanding as well. If you have like a male supervisor, manager, or someone that you work with who is male, they're going to be very difficult to deal with as well. And if you align yourself with someone, just be careful. Read the fine print. Make sure that everything contractually benefits you as well. Because it's like once you partner up with this person, you won't be able to get out easily from this person. And I wouldn't take everything someone is saying to you as truth. I wouldn't see this person as the most integral person, even though they may give off that energy. Okay. Some things are going to come out. Just trying to get down to the bottom of this situation. I hate when this happens. When you're looking at one thing and then a whole nother storyline comes out. I feel for some of you, there's going to be a need to handle your finances and take care of unresolved issues, whatever that is. Now will be the time to address it. I mean, you guys would know better when the right time for you to spend money and that sort of thing. But I do see either money coming in or money going out. Some of you have your eyes set on something very specific. There's something that you want, whether it be you want to make a certain amount of money, you want something physical and tangible, but it is something that it costs a set amount, right? You have your eyes set on something vast, is big, but your reality is not there quite yet. Some of you are going to have to put in a lot of work. You're going to have to get serious to make what it is that you want a reality to become a reality. If you have car issues and your car works hand in hand with the work that you do, then you are going to have to get that taken care of, and you'll find out what the problem is with your car. And it's like, be very mindful of who you align with when getting your car fixed or whatever, because it's like once you get in, you won't be able to get out, like you're locked into it. But I don't feel like that's a horrible thing. You're working hard, and that's good. And I feel like a lot of you guys are working and you're saving. You're working and you're saving, and you're working. It's like wash, rinse, and repeat. And you're kind of isolated, staying to yourself a lot too. A lot of you guys have been, like you may have made a lot of phone calls. You may have reached out to people. People have been reaching out to you. And now you feel like you've gotten an upper hand. Like, I've taken care of this and that. And I've taken care of a lot of things. Or I got a handle on something. Or I'm going to fight. And you've probably fought. You may have won. I feel for some of you, it's something you want. It's like, oh, I wish I could have this, or I really want this. And you're not just wishing and hoping and praying, like you're putting practical actions behind it as well. And for some of you, you know it's going to cost money, and that's where a lot of the savings. Others of you, you know it's going to require a plan, and that's what you're doing as well. You're putting the intentions, not just the intentions, but you're also doing what needs to be done to meet the goal. I do feel like you're kind of confused. Like, I want it, but it's so many variables. Like, how do I begin? What do I do? How do I move forward on this? It's just a lot it's a heavy undertaking, or at least it feels that way for you. And for some of you, it may make you feel like you're not going to reach that goal. Because you don't have enough money, or you may have somebody trying to drag you down. So get out of that mindset of like poverty and like, you're never going to make it, or you're never going to have this amount of money, or whatever it is that you feel like you need. Get your mind out of that. And even if you feel like, well, you know, I'm kind of on this island by myself, that's what you need to be right now. Get used to it. South Node is in your sign. For the next year and a half, you're going to feel like you're on an island by yourself. And that builds a lot of character. A lot of people can't handle life on their own and stand on their own 2 feet. A lot of people cannot. So it strengthens you, and it definitely develops character. Now, let's keep going. I feel for some of you, you're making a major decision has to be made, whether it be from you or another. Some of you are making plans. And again, like I said, you have these wishes, and you're trying to lay down the groundwork, and you're strategizing to make these things a reality. Sagman, I feel like you're getting clear, and you're going to express that clarity. Sag women, I feel like somebody is going to communicate to you and try to express some clarity to you and give you some information. I also feel like they're going to impart some good news to you, or they're going to make a generous offer toward you as well. And then I feel that kind of ends, something kind of comes to an end. So it's a decision to make, right? So some of you may be waiting for some news. You get the news. It also is attached to an offer of some sort, or a kind gesture. It could be, you know, yeah, we want it, da, 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 da. We would love you for blah, 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 blah. Whatever. For all of you, it'll be different. But with that, now there's an opportunity to decide, how do you move forward? And I feel that you guys are going to feel that you are quite successful, or that you've gained a victory of some sort. You're going to get a lot of attention, and with that comes income. With that comes dividends. This is not for all of you, what I'm reading. Some of you may get, you may be going on an interview, or be trying to get into the workforce, and that could be very favorable. You could be waiting to get a check from someplace, and that could be favorable. Everyone's situation is going to be different. But I do still feel like it still equals to dividends. It's a lot of money cards here. So you need to just stop coming from a place of lack, and know that, okay, whatever it is that I want, meaning some of you, let's just say as an example, you may be able to afford to $200,000 home, but you want a $2.5 million home. You know what I mean? And can you have it? Sure. You know, but is it going to take a lot of work? Yes. A lot of dedication, yes. And a lot of, you know, looking at the fine print and that sort of thing, which is what you guys hate. Yes. You know, and so it's going to take a lot. Be willing to do a lot. And I feel like you guys are. I feel like a lot of you who have your eye on a prize, you definitely feel that, you know, it's going to take time. And for some of you, it may be 4 months, 4 to 7 months. Yeah, keep getting 7 months. So 4 to 7 months, or a year and 2 months for some of you. But you definitely can obtain what it is that you want. Now, it's going to require more money, whatever this thing is. But I feel like the more and more you make those little steps, like, if some of you were paying attention to the last reading, I said to you guys last reading, reach out, start to set those intentions. There's going to be some type of communication, communicate, that sort of thing. It's going to come in, and then it's going to be a domino effect. And so this is yet another week of something like that, there being therefore a domino effect. I also feel like some of you will take on more of a nurse type of energy at home. A caretaker, being more nurturing, loving, and giving. First you crack the whip, and then you're more loving and caring and nice and sweet. Anyway, so let's get into love. Singles, there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. I don't think you having it anyway. You know, you're being a smart aleck for anyone that dares try to communicate with you. And so communication is quite slow. It's been very slow. And people, you're pretty intimidating. I think you're intimidating people right now. I think that you probably handed someone's ass to them, and you've left someone confused and bewildered. Yeah, they're confused. I feel that the only thing that you may find comfort in is money and saving or planning and preparing for the day that money comes in and you can get to that stage again. Like money that's the biggest focus for you. Yeah, love is cute. Yeah, it could be nice, but you don't need that. You don't need to be, that focusing too much on that, it only begets more confusion, and you don't need to stir your energy in that kind of way. So you guys are kind of keeping your feet on solid ground, and you're really going after the things that you want. Things could have got sticky between you and someone. You may have, like I said, had to, be honest, and somebody's feelings got hurt. And I feel for some of you, there could definitely be somebody coming back. Somebody's coming back. They're trying to sneak their way back to you. Some of you Sag men, this could be happening to you, or you could be doing this as well. This person is going to speak some form of a truth. With, again, an offer or some type of a gesture, and then it's almost like that's it. It's like almost like they said what they said, and then that's it. Okay? And I feel for some of you, as far as you single Sagittarius, this is like almost like something ends with someone. They say something to you, and this could just be, hey, I'm checking on you, saying how you doing, okay, have a good day, that type of thing. And then you probably don't hear from the person again. Venus, retrograde, Gemini, needing to communicate, needing to get something off your chest, right? Curiosity, that sort of thing. So it could just well be that. Could also be this person that's been holding a grudge for like forever and a day. They may come and have something to say, and that'll be that. But I do also feel that there can be someone that... when I say this is someone coming in, it could be the same person that is a little bit arrogant, that's really wanting attention from you. And if that's the case, somebody's wanting your attention. I don't think people are going to get your attention. I really don't. Men, if you want attention from women, you can get it from some women. You can. But probably the one that you want, you may not get it from her. Okay? It just depends the type of Sag and where you are in your life right now. If you're the Sag where you're so money focused, like the last thing you're thinking about, somebody coming back in or a new person, you may miss the boat because you're so focused on money right now. But I do feel like the men around you are going to want a lot of attention. They may even insist on it, like they deserve it, and then others are quite charming in getting the attention. So there's that. I feel for you younger Sagittarius women, you'll be more than ready to oblige. And if you're an older, more mature Sagittarius woman, then he's going to have to come a hell of a lot more correct than that. Listen, we've all been there. We've all been there. So now Sag couples. Well, what happened? They left you behind? Did somebody leave you in the house by yourself and they went out and had a good time? They want to have a good time and you're playing stooge, and so they just up and left you? Is that what happened? Some of you are pissed. You may not be too happy. You're holding on to issues and problems. Some of you, again, somebody could have screwed money up as well because they go out, they spend money, they're reckless and that sort of thing, and you are pissed. You are not happy, and there has been a fallout. There have been some hurt or harsh words exchanged. And it's almost like as soon as someone said, I'm sorry, and forgave someone, it's like the argument ensued again. Bam. And this cycle is wrapping up but you and this person. Some of you have got a player in your midst. And I've been saying that. You got somebody who's been hiding and who's been keeping secrets, who likes the attention. And let me say this. If you are a more mature Sag, you have someone who likes attention from younger people. Or it could be vice versa. If you're younger, this person may like the attention of an older person. But there is a sense of a polarity of this person, and they're not being very honest. They try to come back in, and first they may come and say, hey, I like justifying what they did, and then apologizing and saying, hey, well, let's not, to which you may say, okay, and be okay with it. But this is someone who leaves a lot. They may work for a living, so they're not, hopefully they work for a living, right? But they may work outside of the home a lot, like they're on the road or they're always away. Some of you don't really know what's going on when they leave the house. You may suspect it. And others of you may be so focused on your money and your finance, maybe like Virgo. Some of you may have a moon in Virgo. You may be planning something. Having something up your sleeve. But some of you Sagittarius couples, you want to leave. Somebody wants to damn leave. But you're stuck to each other like a ball and chain. That's never fun. And I do feel that it's more of the same, not the greatest time in your relationship. It's like this person knows what they're putting you through, especially if you're a Sagittarius woman. He knows what he's putting you through. And I feel, especially if you don't have any money or you're dependent upon this person, they really think that they could do whatever they want to do. Sometimes people need a lesson. Sometimes, Sagittarius, some people need a lesson. Okay? And I do feel for some of you, this person, feels with that. They have a right to go out and do blah, 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 and, and come back and apologize, and it should just be okay. And, because you may acquiesce to that and say, okay, then this is what happens. So I feel like others of you, this person wants to go out. They want to spend some time. They don't want you to be stressed out about what's out there and the money and all this stuff. They just want to have a good damn time. Let's just go out. Let's just have a good time. Let's just spend some time. Stop being so uptight. Stop being so angry. Stop being upset. Let's just be in the moment. Just have no care in the world. Like, that's what they want from you. It's okay to give them that. Hell, like, what the hell, Sagittarius? That's who you used to be. You used to like to have fun. What is going on here? You like it's money to get. So, in the extent that we're going to look deeper into this relationship, we're going to look at this person, see how they feel, what they want to tell you down inside, what their challenges are when it comes to you, what secrets are they keeping, because they are keeping a damn secret, 7 of Swords. What will their actions be, and what's going to be the outcome of this relationship. We're also going to look at Aries to Pisces. How do they feel about you? So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. If you would like to share, do so in the comments section below. If you would like something personal with me, you can click the link to my website and set something up for yourself. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Sagittarius.